What's up, everyone? Driving home. It's kind of getting home from work, and it's dark. But I do want to, say hello. There was a dead point in my channel just because of one. I got a new phone, and then I had to freaking take care of all the transfer of data. Oh yeah, but basically, if you're in the crypto space right now, you know what I mean when you get a new phone. And all the 2FAs you have to fix, and all the securities you have to change and update. And then I had to get a case or a holder so I can continue what I do. Yeah, I do it from here in my car on the way home. Utilize my time. Makes my drive home faster, even though it's a short commute. Anyways, I do want to. I mean, the last time I made a channel was my excitement for Backed. I'm very disappointed how this unfolded, because those who are trying to short Bitcoin and those who are into the futures contracts totally abused it now and destroyed Bitcoin on the hype of what it's all. But I still believe in the attention it gave now and the opportunity it gives for more people for this for Bitcoin and for what Backed has done. So that's the one thing I appreciate the most, what it has done for the space. So I'm still upset about the result, but it is what it is, and it's just unfortunate that the bears are stronger right now in this, because there's a lot more people that's willing to short it right now than to hold it, because there's so much money can be made. Money like projects like Hex right now that I'm very disappointed to see. And I remember when I was stating that I'm very upset for projects like Hex that's destroying the Bitcoin community, the crypto space and blockchain community. Someone asked me to explain why it's destroying it, and I did rebuttal to say, why don't you check the Blockchain Explorer on this? The real answer is because there's none, and that's the key thing. At least be a part of the blockchain. If you're going to make a project, you just that Hex is essentially just a damn bank. A bank that's trying to get your money to give you a CD, which, by the way, is something I'm not too sure if that's legal or not now, because I think banks are allowed to do that kind of system. So that's my take on that. I don't want to get into that, because it just makes me upset to see where the space is going with a lot of selfish people now trying to get make money out of it and realize and not appreciate the what's out there to utilize the space, which is again understandable, because if money's to be made, off of speculation and such, then fine, so be it. But it's just sad, because there's the other community that believes in it and are losing faith, especially those who are new. Those who have been around, like I don't want to sound cocky, but been around long enough, like me, you just kind of become numb to it all and just kind of stay patient, and it pays off. That's all in mind. I think two things I do want to point out. One, I'm going to keep it short. My answers, my stories, my statements short. One, I think the halving is going to create hype, but there's no guarantee. I don't want to create this FUD, but there's no guarantee that this halving will create a spike. It will create more people to look into it. It'll create more people to hold and buy or short it. But I want to slap reality to everyone that the halving will only bring attention to the coin and not necessarily attention for the pump. So I just wanted people to stay mentally prepared for that coming up. I do believe right now it's alt season. Unfortunately, there was that crazy Matic dump right now, and my opinion is that just seems too fishy to me with that. But there's other projects out there that have some good healthy climb right now, because real projects are prevailing now, and I think right now it is truly alt season. Keep this. I'm trying to keep my time short. I don't want to waste everyone's time, and I'm almost home. So and the reason why I'm almost home is because I'm taking this is take 2. So I do appreciate the DeFi projects out there. I've been to Ethereum, Chainlink, iExec, Enigma, all contributing well to that space of DeFi. I mean, in essence, it's really they're projects that are actually, contributing to the space very well. I mean, it's one of those things where I think right now it's our concern shouldn't be so caught up with mass adoption, which is a sign to know that we're in that phase of no mass adoption. It's the best time to accumulate. But the reason why I'm stating that was because there's so much things going on that needs to be fixed still. I mean, Ethereum has been around for quite some time, and they're not even confident themselves about being fully out there, because they still need to upgrade and make some patches and work the kinks out. Not that I'm saying Ethereum is bad, but it just goes to show how young this space is. And Bitcoin is barely getting its foot in, and there's already a lot of people want to say their input about the space, and just a lot of shenanigans going on, and a lot of fraud, a lot of scams, and a lot of regulation right now scaring a lot of people. And those who are new, I'm happy that you guys are sticking strong. I know those who have been here long enough don't care now at this point. You're just here like me. But I do want to let people know that to stay strong and stay patient right now. There will be that time again. It might be, honestly, I believe, the last good pump coming up. If we follow the Elliott waves and we follow the typical patterns of market cycle, this next pump might be the last pump. The next time will be, it'll just be like gradual climb down and become into the masses. So those who are in right now, you guys are lucky because you're in the space right now that's still young, and you're all still considered to be the early adopters. So take your time, do your own research, dollar cost average. That's my thing. Take care.